Was all today. I'm kind of pleased with that, to be honest. Not to pat myself on the back, but I am. Right. So 15 more minutes and then I'll call it a day. I can definitely do this better solo, regardless of the ghost that I was playing. I mean, I'm definitely faring well, like, better on my own. But, I mean, like, what am I saying? I was definitely faring better against Mono's ghosts in comparison to the other ghosts that I had found in the rankings. The ghost put me off, so I usually play solo. That's what I do, Walrus, most of the time. I like to try and challenge myself to try and play against them. Because in some ways, the ghosts can be beneficial. Like, I'm not sure if you were here earlier, when I was racing against Mono and was trying to just review what he was doing in front of me. So like the ghost does help as a guidance thing. But it also can get in the way of the screen sometimes, and over here it's hard to see your own mini turbos distinguished from the ghosts. And sometimes over here it will cut across you. This part it usually falls back a little bit maybe. You know, it's all different. And I pointed this out earlier to Bradley, which I'll point out here as well, is that I actually downloaded a lot of ghosts when I was working on this track, but using Daisy. I downloaded a lot of ghosts to try and go up against and try and beat them in slow stages to work my way up to a 118. And each ghost, of course, was different. It was at a different level, and so I would follow it differently and do different things and get used to a ghost differently. But of course, I looked at it. Like, my last ghost before a 118 one was a 0.1. 110, actually. And I beat it by 106. So in between my 106 and the sub, I had no ghost in between to go up against, and it had taken me about a month to beat that 0.1 time. And then of course I just played solo and just took the tracker how I liked it, and it took me around about 2 weeks to get from that 0.1 to the sub on my own. So I was definitely more comfortable playing on my own, and I would definitely admit that too. This is actually PV pace. And that, you know something, that just proved my point, didn't it just? Didn't it? You got to agree with me there. I just spent about half an hour fannying around with Mono's ghost and not getting anywhere. I spent 4 minutes playing solo and just PV'd. I just proved my own point. How could that possibly get any better? I genuinely just proved my own point. That can't get any better than that. Well then, exactly. Well then, exactly. And that's my first ever fucking 0.5. With Funky Kong, that is. Oh, do you know what? I've cut down this track by about more than 0.2, I think. I started today, before I PB'd anything, I started today with a 119.769, and I'm now at a 593. That's bloody ridiculous, if you ask me. Can I print screen this? Yes, I can. Okay. That's such